Hey guys, and welcome back to Overland NZ. You join us on the first episode of our 2020 season. Scotty's back with a surf.
G'day.
How mint is it looking?
She's clean at the moment.
That'll change today, hopefully. Chloe's here, of course.
Of course.
She's in the Hilux this weekend. I'm in the 80, which is hiding back there. And we're at Pōkaka Mill campsite. It is one of my all-time favourites. It is absolutely beautiful. And waking up this morning, not a breath of wind. It's just, yeah, I don't really have words.
And it's hot and sunny at 9 a.m.
Yep. So today, we're heading off to the 42 Traverse.
Yeah, so 42 Traverse is an old logging road. It's one of the more well-known tracks in the North Island here, so it's about 46 k's long. Should have some pretty awesome views, and it's a great day today, so we're going to be able to see for miles.
Should we pack up these tents and get out of here?
Sounds good. Let's go.
Go.
Yeah.
Patreon helps support the future of this channel. Link in the description below.
Awesome. So we're at the beginning of the 42 Traverse.
Bloody great day. We've got our sunscreen all on, and we just found this pretty sweet four-wheel drive playground, so we've been testing out who has lockers and who doesn't, and Dan's made it up here in the 80, so it's pretty good going.
Yeah, it did alright, eh?
So where are we about to jump into?
So the track itself starts just over there,
Yeah.
and hopefully is as epic as I have heard. So here we go, 42 Traverse. This was basically the whole reason I bought the Prado a couple of years ago, is to come and do this. I'm super excited. We've done a couple of Ks from either end, but never done the whole thing before. So this is going to be an epic, epic day, I hope.
Started on the 42 Traverse track from the eastern end. It gets bumpy pretty quickly. In low range, only because I don't have to change gears quite so often as we head up some of these bumpy hills. Should be a good day.
The 42 Traverse is littered with little muddy steps like this. It wasn't too bad when we went through, but I imagine after a bit of rain this could be quite a lot of fun, especially if you're heading the opposite way than we are.
So all the way along this track there's a whole bunch of little huts, though that's probably not the best word for this one. And used as a refuge by hunters, motorbikers, and the weather turns to crap up here, as it could. It's real good having somewhere that you can go and get out of the weather and stay sheltered. But yeah, how cool is this? Imagine spending a night here. It'd be pretty sweet.
How many scratches you got so far?
I've got 372.
At least one.
In late November each year, the local four-wheel drive clubs come through, cut back the trees and grade the track. As you can imagine though, it doesn't last long, and if you do care about your paint, it's probably best to hit it up earlier in the season.
What do you reckon? I'm gonna go slow, let the truck do all the work. First low was a bit low. Great, look at this!
Well, we just went through this real clear stream and it was real awesome, so we stopped and had a bit of a wash, and through a hot day, so it's freezing cold stream. Is so good.
There are a whole bunch of river crossings on the 42 Traverse. They're all super clear, really cold, and pretty good fun to drive. Some of them, like this one here, you drive up, and others are just a small crossing. During summer, there's not too much water in them, but as the season nears an end, you possibly want to check before diving into them.
Alrighty, so upon our first actual challenge of this whole track. Both cars in front of us have just struggled to get through. I'm up next. We've got mud and a hill with some sweet ruts. I'm excited, but I'm also terrified. So let's give this a go. Low range, second gear. We'll get this radio off the dash so it doesn't go out the window.
I'm slipping already.
We're doing good. All right, I'm gonna take the ruts to start with and see what happens.
Scotty is right behind me and absolutely pinned it to get up the hill. You can see the front of his truck getting thrown around here.
Oh no. How do you feel?
The Hilux has a tendency to crab walk when the ground's not completely flat. You can see Chloe fighting it here to stay out of the ruts and keep up the momentum, but it is not going well.
Last truck through roll. It's always real difficult, and the Hilux it's not going to get up there. The wheelbase is wrong and it is sloppy as anything. Gonna go back, grab the cruiser, get the winch and just pull the Hilux up here. It's not worth risking breaking anything out here. Still got a long way to go.
Land Cruiser handbrakes are known to be marginal at the best of times, and when you're on the top of a hill like this, it would have made way more sense for me to get the recovery gear out of the boot before we started. Instead though, I got to sit in the truck and make everybody else do the hard work.
Alright, we're good? Yeah. You ready?
So that was my first time being winched out. Quite an experience. A little hot and sweaty after that. Might be time to stop somewhere and grab a coffee.
one of the areas I've seen on YouTube quite a few times. There's a bunch of rocks that you need to navigate your way through.
Being in the middle of summer, there wasn't too much water around in here. I imagine after a good rainstorm though, some of these rocks get a little bit harder to spot.
That is it. We are at the end of the track section of the 42 Traverse.
Right, so that was the 42. I mean, it's a pretty great trip. If we just do a bit of a debrief, how did you find it?
It was awesome, loved it. A little bit challenging in places, but we all made it through in the end.
What was the hardest bit?
Bit where I got winched up the old hill.
I think we saw that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's such an epic place though. It's amazing you can come drive through there. You know, we've gone from national park to mountains to we're in Fango now, and it's still pretty mountainous, I'll be honest, but
What would you tell someone who wanted to do this trip?
Bring a winch.
yeah, bring a winch, bring more than one vehicle. It is harder than it looks, especially going the national park to Fango way.
Yeah, and I think near the end of the season, this will be some of the challenges in here would be super hard because
Definitely.
a little bit of water, a little bit of mud, and you just can't get up the hills.
Yeah, as we found a few vehicles through, and you know, the last one just could not get up. And also allow a bit of time. Stop, take photos, enjoy it. It's not a race.
Yeah, good advice.
This track is closed from basically Easter weekend through till the end of November. Please respect that. Don't come through, tear up the track in winter. All these places will just not open and they'll be gone. Awesome guys, till next time, hit the like button, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on another episode of Overland NZ TV.
Don't say that.
Done.